The United States and our own community in Hawaii is currently battling a literacy crisis. A myriad number of immigrants and even more U.S.-born citizens are lacking the essential skills to excel and function in society. Illiteracy in America goes back to ancient war times. To be literate was seen as a privilege. Only rich white men were able to access the resources needed to achieve this level of knowledge. To others, literacy was used as a form of dominance and oppression. Due to former rulers' choice to neglect most from education, it has created a wave of illiteracy for the past and current generations. When one cannot perform basic skills like reading, writing, and counting, they cannot excel in the current society we live in and also be active citizens. Those who struggle with illiteracy are more prone to poverty, are given fewer opportunities, and are overall disposed to subjugation. On a macro level of analysis, illiteracy affects 774 million adults aged 15 or older. Among developed nations, the U.S. ranks 16th for adult reading skills. When looking at the issue on a meso level of analysis, there is a profound relationship between poverty and illiteracy. Those who are classified as low income have a correlation to low literacy skills. According to the Heart of America Foundation, 61% of families living in poverty do not have children's books in their home. Consequently, children living in poverty already have a 50% weaker vocabulary than wealthier peers. This disadvantage will negatively impact their development and will continue into adulthood. On a micro level of analysis, women are more prone to low literacy skills than men. Out of the 781 million illiterate adults in the world, 2/3 of them are women. Women make up more than half the illiterate population in all regions of the world, and this statistic has remained constant for 2 decades. In other regions like Africa, most girls will never step foot into a classroom. This falls into another huge sociological issue of gender inequality, which refers to unequal treatment or perceptions of individuals wholly or partly due to their gender. For my project, I volunteered at Hawaii Literacy, specifically in the Mayor Right homes. Hawaii Literacy is an organization that offers 5 programs that focus on aiding children and adults with low literacy skills. Their mission is to prepare those in need to succeed in school, give adults the opportunity to learn lost skills like reading and writing, and train willing volunteers to teach these services. Hawaii Literacy has 2 libraries which both provide free after-school activities, open library usage, and literacy tutoring. On my first day of volunteering, I organized the books in the library according to difficulty. However, on the 5 other days I volunteered, I specifically helped children who are falling behind in school and sat with them while they read to me, or I helped them with their math.
Fortunately, in Hawaii, 1 in 6 adults is illiterate, basically meaning that they do not speak, write, or read at a basic level, which can really affect the communities here due to them being parents and being in the workforce. So it kind of is a cycle that continues that really must be put to an end in order to really educate the population in Hawaii here.
In sociology, there are 3 main sociological perspectives that can be analyzed in the case of education and illiteracy in America. The functionalist theory focuses on ways that education and knowledge aid the desires of society. This theory is concerned with how the current generation's skills and knowledge will be passed down to the next generations. Literacy is one way others are integrated into society. Education helps preserve society by socializing humans into standards of success, competition, and gives all equal chances to succeed in life. The conflict theory sees the purpose of education as upholding social dominance and unequal opportunities. The conflict theory views education as maintaining the idea that the lower class should be molded into obedient workers, not intellects. The conflict theory would view education as important, however, would argue that it promotes inequality. Those of a lower socioeconomic status are not given or can't afford the same opportunities as those of a higher status. The Mayor Right homes where I volunteered is a federal low-income public housing development. Therefore, this proves the conflict theory as relevant. The interactionist theory focuses on integration in the classroom, during playtime or school events. According to the interactionist perspective, social exchanges not only give the student a set of expectations to achieve for, but also sets a standard of discipline. Lastly, the feminist theory's intention is to understand the inequality that women have experienced within the education system. For years, women were not allowed to attend school because they were seen as worthy of only domestic purposes. Illiteracy in the world is an ongoing problem that has continued to rise within the last 10 years due to the lack of education of those in need. Continuing to create awareness of this crisis will create a successful foundation for the literacy of the generations to come.